What's up guys, Ironius here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today's video is going to be kind of surrounding clan vs clan. I know that Plarium just recently decided to change clan vs clan to the weekend, and now I believe more people are going to start playing because of this. I haven't really been participating a whole bunch. Let's see where I'm at right now. So I'm just starting to play now because usually my weekends I like to spend time with my friends or family. I will play on the weekends and I do post on the weekends, but I usually don't post until probably in the afternoon or maybe later in the day, like now. It's 6 p.m. now in the evening. So I'm going to start pushing and progressing. It looks like we're up against a pretty decent clan right now. They only have 3 wins. We have 9 wins right now, so clan vs clan used to be on Tuesdays and Wednesday. So, and I could actually, play with my phone in my pocket, and it wasn't so bad. But a lot of my teammates here, a lot of people in my clan usually play during the week more, I think. And so it's going to definitely be a little bit more challenging, especially for my clan to win now, on the weekends especially. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm going to start going through. All I've done so far is just some tag team arena and regular arena. That's all I've done. Now today, in this video, I'm going to show you, I save all my books usually for clan vs clan every time, even though I'm free to play, and well, it's because I'm free to play. I save all my rewards and items, and I save up all of my as much energy as I can. I did have to use a lot. I also save a bunch of items for the forge, so I'll be just crafting. Now this isn't going to be like a super amazing video, so this is more going to be like how far can I push in my clan, as I am the leader of this clan. If anybody's interested in joining, my clan's name is the Dark Crypt. We're a level 5 clan right now. We're actually looking for some people who want to join the clan that are looking to help progress the clan. We're looking to beat clan boss, so we're looking to actually beat Nightmare and get into Ultra Nightmare. We only have a couple of players on my clan right now that can do Nightmare. So if you're interested, feel free to leave a comment down below. We can get some info, maybe join a Discord, and we'll get you on the team. Anyways, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Tavern. I do need to upgrade some champions, especially for Doom Tower. And right now, the hardest Doom Tower boss is Bommel. People have been struggling on Bommel. And this guy right here, Master Butcher, will allow most of you to progress Doom Tower, especially on Bommel. I don't really use him anywhere else besides on Bommel right now, so I am going to try to get his speed, hopefully up to 200 right now, and see what I could do with it. I'm going to get some points because of the clan vs clan, so I'm going to try to upgrade this one. I have a little over 1 million silver to upgrade. I'm going to see if I can get 2 items to rank 16 on him. This is another issue with Plarium. They need to speed up how fast your gear can level up. Right now, the gear doesn't level up very quickly, and that's not what I wanted. I really wanted HP, but hey, it is what it is. Attack's okay because he's an attack-based champion. Let's go to his gloves. I do want his gauntlets to be rank 16 as well. Let's see if we can get this. Now, some gauntlets, some gloves and pieces, depending on the piece that you have, some of them end up taking like 500,000 to 1 million silver just to upgrade once. I got lucky there. I got 1,500 tournament points just from upgrading that. I was really hoping I could get HP percentage, but hey, we'll take defense. Not the end of the world. I'm going to throw a couple of glyphs in here. So as you can see, I just went from 184 speed to now 193 speed. My health points are a little bit higher. That's nice. Now his HP is at 47,000. You want his HP to be as high as possible because he has a passive, Heat Exchanged. When he's attacked, heals all allies equal to the amount of damage, but does not work on bosses. So it's not going to work on the damage from Bommel, but it's going to work on the damage from those Dread Bombs. So when they explode and take 40% of your health, 40% of his HP, the damage that he receives, gets healed into the champions that are on your team, to your allies, which is very important. So I'm just going to take a peek. Maybe he has some HP. I can slap some HP percentage on here. So that's 3. That's not bad. See if we have any other HP anywhere. Speed, I want to speed higher. Only have a couple of speed glyphs. I didn't really get lucky all week. Only one. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I got speed here as well. I'm going to slap this speed glyph on. Nice. Got the 3. That's not too bad. Hey, not bad. Let's see where he's at now. 197 speed. So just from doing that, adding some glyphs, increasing the gauntlets, increasing the boots, increasing the helmet, he went up to 197 speed. Ideally, you want him at 200 speed or more. Like, if you can get him to like 220, 230 speed, that's amazing. I have a resistance chest plate and a resistance banner on him. I would like a resistance banner with HP percentage, not defense. I was actually hoping to get HP flat stat just to get his HP as high as possible. I put HP on the ring and HP on the amulet as well with resistance. I want to get his resistance over 300. I would like to get it to 400 if possible. These are just some glyphs that I got from farming Faction Wars. Masteries, here's where I'm at with his masteries. Yeah, this is taking too long. I'm going to have to back out of this. This is insane. Not enough damage. I'm going to have to start upgrading these champions. Bulwark's doing okay. Master Butcher is definitely going to survive. He's never going to die. But Rockbreaker and Rearguard Sergeant, I will have to upgrade them so I can get past this stage. And right now I just don't have the resources. I will go ahead and start with the Forge. I'm just going to go through and see what I've got. So Swift Parry, I definitely want some good gear here. I haven't gotten many boot charms, I only have one. I wouldn't mind getting some speed on a chest plate with attack and make a couple more damage dealers with Swift Parry and Arena. Or maybe some HP chest plates would be nice with speed. HP, crit rate, defense, and speed. This is actually a decent piece right here for Arena. So no more of that. Let's see. I can do some resilience. But resilience, I don't really like resilience that much, so I'm just going to craft some resilience pieces and see what I get. Nothing. Most of this is just going to be sold. Because, again, I'm only looking for really good resilience pieces. 6-star resilience as well I'll try to keep. Unless it's legendary 5-star. Then I will keep legendary 5-star. Speed and accuracy with flat stat HP. That would have to be speed, accuracy, and HP percentage. Then I might consider keeping that piece. Speed and accuracy 6-star. That's okay, but it's just not what I need on my account. 6-star, speed and accuracy again. Like, some of these pieces are okay. It's just, again, I'll let you see what I have for resilience pieces now. Like, this piece is nice. I'm gonna bring this up to 4 to see if I get speed rolls. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Speed or crit rate, especially for an HP nuker would be nice. Nice. HP. I'm going to bring this up to 8, see if I get another crit rate roll. Now, I don't have a crazy HP nuker on my account yet. Alright, so it looks like it's going to go straight down the line, potentially. That's defense. That's okay. So just to show you my resilience pieces, I have tons of resilience. Like, I don't even need like speed, double roll, HP, speed. Like, I don't really need this. It's just not good enough for my account at this point. Defense with crit rate is okay. Defense with HP and HP. I only want HP percentage and HP on this plate, and I might consider keeping it. HP, accuracy, attack, speed. Speed is the only reason why I kept this. This could go onto an HP champion or an attack-based champion who needs some attack and speed. Personally, I might end up getting rid of it. Attack with HP. This is an okay piece, but there's no crit rate, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Attack with HP and crit rate. Attack percentage. But there's not really much else. I could put this on a nuker for PvE. This one here, resistance with crit damage. I was looking for HP for survivability. Attack, speed, resistance. This is really not going to be something that I'm going to keep. Resistance, crit damage, and crit rate. Again, probably not going to see this piece on anybody anytime soon. I'll keep it for now because of the crit rate, but there's just no speed on it. That's what kind of hurts me. So yeah, I'll keep it for now. Defense with crit rate and attack, like, not amazing piece. Flat stat attack is not what I want, so I'm going to get rid of those two pieces. I do have HP percentage with 3 rolls on crit rate here. Defense with speed. I would need another speed or crit damage for me to keep this, or HP. Let's see, the glove, it's okay. Speed, double roll, I'm looking for a trip roll there. Resistance, double roll, I would need a trip roll resistance to keep that. 2 roll on speed and HP is okay. Defense, accuracy, crit rate, and HP, but there's no speed anywhere. So I may end up getting rid of this piece soon, but it is ranked. That's like one of my far and few in between level 16 resilience pieces. Speed, defense, okay. This one I'm looking for trip, speed, or trip, defense. So let's see. If I get crit damage, it would have to be triple roll crit damage for me to consider keeping this. Yeah, so crit damage I did get, but I would need trip crit damage in order to really truly want to keep this. Or it would have to be crit damage, and speed. Okay, double roll crit damage. So I'll probably keep this and place it on a champion that has like an HP or defensive nuker. That's a decent piece, but I really want speed, so or triple crit damage. Then defense, crit rate, that's okay. Accuracy, resistance, I would need another resistance to keep this piece. Resistance, looking for trip resist. Resist, crit rate, looking for more crit rate. Defense, I don't see myself using this. It looks like it's going to end up being a triple or a quad defense, so I'll keep it for now. Speed and accuracy, okay. Double resist. Let's see. Crit rate, attack, flat stat, which kind of stinks. Double defense. This is a 5-star piece with speed, but I think I have other pieces with speed on it. Let's see. Double speed, 5-star. Double speed, 5-star with crit rate. Attack, speed, and crit damage. Like this one's too spread out, so I don't want this. Speed, attack, HP, again, too spread out. I don't want this. Resistance, meh. If this isn't crit rate double roll, I'm not going to keep it. Yeah, I'm going to chuck this one out. Not worth it. This would have to be triple roll on resistance for me to keep it, or triple roll on accuracy. But even so, I might not keep it because of the attack flat stat. I mean, that's okay, but I would need to get trip resistance. Yeah, that's a goner. I just don't need the attack, especially on an HP resilience set. So I got rid of some of my resilience. Again, I'm looking for 6-star resilience or legendary resilience pieces. I don't have many of the rare resilience pieces. I just don't see myself using them anytime soon. Like this one has the 2 rolls on crit rate, which is nice, but it's probably going to get phased out, and I'm probably rarely ever going to use it, if at all. So let's go back to the forge. I'm going to keep on forging some of this. Crit damage, accuracy, and defense. I'm not going to keep that. Speed, resistance, crit rate. This would be an okay piece if I get a quad roll. Flat stat defense, not worth it. Alright, so I'm all done with the 5 stars here with resilience. I'm going to move on to perception, see if we can get anything. So now with perception, I am going to use some of my charms because perception is insanely good for any account. And I do want speed boots. And I'm with my speed boots for perception, I'm looking for resistance or accuracy. Preferably accuracy or crit rate. Or crit rate would be nice too, but I'm going to go with accuracy first. See what we can get. Accuracy is no speed on there, so I don't want to keep that. Speed and accuracy, this is going to be kept. I need this 6-star piece. Could roll up really well. Accuracy, defense, and resistance, not worth it. 5-star. Forge mission complete, that's nice. I have been kind of slowly grinding on my missions, nothing crazy though. Come on, get lucky. HP, not worth it. Alright, legendary. Accuracy, crit rate, attack, and HP. So I would need triple crit rate or triple accuracy to keep this piece. HP, crit damage, resistance, not really worth it for me. Crit damage, resistance. Attack, flat stat. Alright, so we ran out of the rank charms to get a higher rank. Let's go for some chest plates. And for a chest plate, I would like to have speed on it with accuracy. I'm looking for accuracy, defense with speed. So if this got 3 rolls on speed, I would keep it, but if not, it's not worth it. Legendary. Chest plate with HP, speed, crit damage, accuracy, and resistance. This is actually a really good chest plate, especially if you're going to use it on a nuker. You could use this on like your Cold Heart or any other nuker that you use in PvE. So this is a really good piece. Defense, flat stat, boot, 500. Okay, could be a good one. Attack, crit rate, crit damage. This could actually be good on a bomb champion, but again, bomb champions kind of stink right now. So I'll save that. Wait a minute. Speed and crit damage, not worth it. If it was speed and accuracy, I would have kept it for like a Madame Ceres, just a debuffer for in the arena. Come on, be something good. Crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy. Now I was hoping this would have been speed. That would have been a really, really, really good piece. I mean, this is a great piece either way, so not bad at all. Speed boots in perception. So I ran out there, 5 stars on that. So perception, I don't think I have any more 5 stars that I can do. Alright, so that's it for the Forge. I did get 2 million. I beat a mission, beat this mission. Now I gotta go work on my Fire Knight team to beat it 10 times on auto stage 25. But in order for me to do that, I would have to re-gear a lot of my champions and upgrade some champions as well. So that's gonna be a while before I can get that. So let's go back here. I'm going to keep upgrading some champions and then I'll come right back to you and show you where I'm at. Alright, so I did go ahead and put some books into my Archmage helmet. My Archmage helmet is now level 3 on the A1, level 3 on the A2, level 2 on the A3, so it brings the cooldown to 4 here. And this one just has a 5% more of a chance to place stun debuffs on the targets, which is nice. After attacking decreases the turn meter of each enemy without a stun by 20%, which is also nice. I have rare books here, which I wasn't quite sure who to put it in. So I'm going to take a look at a couple of these champs that are rare. So my Myrmidon, 162 speed, 216 debuff resistance. He's not too fast right now. I do have defense pieces on him with resistance. hoping to get him to be even faster. I think I might upgrade this champion a bit. He's in crit rate, gauntlets. Let's see. He takes a lot of books. He does have ally protection and continuous heal on this champion for 2 turns, which is nice. The aura means nothing for faction crypts. I don't know if I want to upgrade him. Let me check out Chevalier real quick again. Defense base, increased defense, and continuous heal buff on all allies, which includes himself. 50% chance of placing a stun on one enemy. That's booked out to 65 so far. So he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. His A1, I think I might upgrade this gentleman right here. So I think I've just fully upgraded him now. Yep, so fully upgraded. So now he has a 3 turn on the stun, and then he has this ability, attacks 2 times, and it ignores block damage and shield buffs, which is really cool. And then 4 turns on the increased defense and continuous heal buff on all allies, which should be nice. I still have some more books that I can use. Veil on all allies. So like this guy, I would have to switch his gear to like full regen with really high HP. He would be okay, because he does do the Veil. And he is an HP based champion, I believe. His damage is based on HP. He doesn't really hit that hard. So I may actually just take these off. I'll remove it. Crit damage with 2 rolls on crit rate, speed, resistance, crit rate. I'm going to actually just destroy this. I don't really want that. Triple roll on HP is really nice. Triple roll on speed there is actually nice. Need to make some room. Let's see. I think I'm just going to throw these boots on him. I mean, this isn't really a very good piece. I would need it to have accuracy at least 3 rolls to keep it, but it's probably going to roll trash. Probably just going to chuck it out. Yeah, I'm just going to chuck this one out. I don't need this, even though it's legendary. Sometimes legendary gear is really not worth it. So now I can go ahead and remove this. I do want some regen gear on this guy. I do feel like Steadfast Marshal would only be good in regen and high HP. He doesn't really need to hit that much damage. I do want speed on him, because he has really low base speed. So having speed will be helpful. Speed and resist would be nice, or speed and accuracy, because I need to land some debuffs. But I also need to make sure that he's not getting debuffed as well against the boss, because he can place stuns and fears. HP, speed, resist. I mean, it's not the best piece of gear for regen, but I don't have a ton of regen gear, so I might want to just throw that on him. Now I've got speed and resistance here. This would be perfect for him if I book this out to rank 8. Nice, there's 1 speed, so having another speed roll would be amazing. This is actually a pretty decent regen piece, but on regen you really want as much HP and speed as possible for your champions, especially if you're trying to have them survive. I'm gonna put this one on him instead, so that's not bad. And let's see, for the and let's also try accuracy. So I don't have any accuracy, but I do have resistance gauntlets for it. I will go ahead and just throw these ones on him for now. I'd much rather have an HP percentage piece, but that does complete the build for regen for him. I think that would be the best set for him. A lot of HP, get some resistance. Do I really need him to provoke? 50% chance, which is nice. 60, 70, 75% chance if the target's HP percentage is lower than this champion. So like, the reality is I just want him to do the increased defense and the Veil on all the allies except this champion for 2 turns, so he can take the brunt of the damage, but I need him to have as much HP as possible. So what I'm going to do is just see if I can upgrade. Maybe there's other HP pieces that I have. I'm going to throw this one on him instead. It's a little bit nicer piece over there. And then I don't have any masteries, so I do want to upgrade this girl right here, Dagger. It has 2 rolls on crit rate, which is nice. but I think I might just get rid of this piece. I mean, crit rate, 2 rolls, speed and accuracy is really nice. Crit damage, crit rate, that's nice too. I'm just going to see if I have any better gear. Alright, so I got some of them, not all of them, but just enough so I can upgrade my Madame Ceres. So in order to upgrade my Madame Ceres, I would need these gauntlets to land on speed and accuracy. Crit rate, oh my god. I mean, it's good still, it's still a good piece, but I want to put this on Madame Ceres. Oh my goodness gracious, how am I supposed to upgrade her if I can't get good rolls? That's just sad. Because it's a flat stat HP, so I'm not putting it on any nukers at all. Come on, just give me at least 1 roll on speed here. Okay, 1 roll on speed. So that'd be, if I go to my Madame Ceres, I have defense on it right now with attack percentage. So right now her speed is at 249. I mean, I'd be okay with 240 speed as well. It would still work for me. I would just want her speed to be as fast as possible though, with as high as accuracy as possible. Accuracy! Crit damage, man. Alright, well, it would bring her accuracy up more, her speed would go down, defense would go way down, which is kind of annoying, because I want her defense to be kind of high. Alright, that's not bad. So now my Madame Ceres is 424 accuracy, which isn't bad. She does have accuracy on the banner as well. Attack, okay. I mean, not the end of the world there. So my Madame Ceres now is at 458 accuracy. That's really good. And I'm just looking for a speed accuracy chest plate to make her a lot better. Let's get my Herndeg's attack up a little bit more. So currently I'm at 67,000. I'm kind of running out of resources at this point. And that's where I'm probably going to stop for now. So the biggest thing is you definitely need to run your faction wars. So I have 24 hours to do dwarfs and lizardmen. I upgraded my dwarfs a little bit in the end. Faction crypts and tag team arena does get you a lot of points for clan versus clan. These are my dwarves that I have right now. I don't have a crazy amount of dwarves. I do have some more dwarves that are just chilling in my vault. But, so if I take a look at what I have for dwarves here, I mean, I don't have really very good dwarves. I do have this guy here, Wizard Jarl. I might take him out and try to utilize him a little bit more. He doesn't have very good gear on, it seems. Crit rate, HP, flat stat, no speed. Speed here with crit damage, which is okay. Crit rate on the gauntlet, defense with crit rate on the chest. But he doesn't have much accuracy. And I do need to have him in a defense build. He has the block debuffs, buff on all allies for 1 turn and increase defense on all allies. And then decrease attack on all enemies, decreases each target's match HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. I mean, that's okay. I may end up changing out some pieces here. So this one does have speed, crit rate, and accuracy, or crit damage and accuracy, which is nice. Hoping for speed and crit damage. Okay, that's good. But I'm honestly looking for speed because I would use him on a speed type champion. So I did run out of some resources here, unfortunately. I don't have any coins to upgrade anymore, and I don't have much energy left. So I'm probably going to leave it at this. That's kind of what I do. I just go through, upgrade champions. I'm upgrading my gear. The gear helps you to get more points in clan versus clan. Now obviously if I were to just go here right into Arena as well, so Tag Team Arena, I really don't play Tag Team very often. As you can see, my defense is crap. They've switched Tag Team for the weekends. Could I try and Tag Team? Sure, but I just don't play it very often. I just don't really see the point because Tag Team is kind of boring, to be honest with you. It's only nice when you're getting Relentless gear. So I will push for Relentless gear on Tag Team Arena on the weekends. Plarium seems to put the tournaments for Relentless gear, Legendary Relentless gear, each weekend for Tag Team Arena. So that's not bad, but it's just boring. It's just Arena 3 times in a row. It's all it is. And then they made the Bazaar, which is nice, but again, it's the exact same thing over and over and over. So that's what's kind of annoying about it. So there you go, 36, 120 points. So this is for Tag Team Arena Tournament, and this is for Clan versus Clan. Because I'm only in Bronze 2, I'm not making that many points for Clan versus Clan. But if I do 10 runs all the way through and I win all these battles, I'm going to get 1,200 points. So that's not bad. But you kind of just have to keep going right through. Again, it's boring. It's not really insanely fun to watch. Obviously, you can utilize different champions and try to practice your skills in Tag Team. But the thing is, in Tag Team, you have to try to win in order to get more gold bars. And you have to win in order to get points for your clan. So you're putting your best champions that you have on your entire account every single time. So it's just not worth using, crappier champions. And I like to run it on auto, so hopefully, that's nice. I do like that the bombs work halfway decent when you pair these champions, Talia and this guy right here, I forget his name. But it's nice to pair champions. I do like the synergy that Plarium has built for Raid Shadow Legends in these champions, but they just need to do more with synergizing champions. It'll make it more fun. And they do need to increase bomb champions' abilities to proc more damage. So like this guy right here, Phoenix, he pairs with Talia. This is Talia. I have her maxed on my account. She does place a bomb when Phoenix is on the same team and has a 75% chance of placing it. Detonates after 3 turns though, which is really annoying. I really think she should get a revamp. I think it should be after 2 turns. And then when Phoenix does his ability, I mean they're epic champions, so they really should be getting buffs. When he attacks all enemies, decreases the bomb debuff detonation by 1 turn. Or you should make this detonation debuff countdown by 2 turns instead. So decrease the bomb detonation by 2 turns instead of 1. It takes too long to make the bombs go off. And therefore it's like you're not doing damage unless they go off. So it was nice that it killed Duchess, but it took 3 turns and then minus the decrease in 1 detonation turn. So it took 2 turns to do it. I do like Draconis. He's a good champion. He actually hits pretty hard. I don't have him in a crazy damage build, but he has 60% crit rate, 190% crit damage. I bet and I have 63k health points, all of his gear on him is maxed. I try to get his resistance as high as I could for like Doom Tower. I wanted to try to utilize him in Bommel, but his resistance is not high enough, so he gets those bombs and stuns, just doesn't help him. I would have to basically reduce his HP, reduce his crit rate, reduce his crit damage, put him in regen, put his resistance higher in order to not get stunned. But he does do pretty decent damage. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me on this one. I did end up getting 67,000 points just today alone. I'm hoping tomorrow I get some more points. The thing is, I will be at the Patriots game, so hopefully they do well. Maybe they end up winning. That would be pretty sweet. But good luck in Clan vs. Clans. You definitely want to use the Forge to your advantage. Upgrade your Great Hall. Maybe I can actually upgrade here, potentially. So I could probably upgrade here as well. I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that. So upgraded there, got another 750. So that brings my total now a little bit higher than 67,700. It just takes a little bit to actually update on here for some reason. But yeah, so I got about 68,000 points. Upgrade your Great Hall to get points. Upgrade the Forge. Craft Forge items. Upgrade your champions. Upgrading your champions is huge. Go into Tag Team Arena. You get a lot of points from Tag Team. You get a lot of points from regular Arena. Campaign gives you a lot. Spider right now is 2 times, so you're getting 400 for each level 20 that you beat. Right now my team for stage 20 is what you see here. I beat it in about 43 seconds to about 1:15 every single time. And it's a decent team. I've only lost, so out of 20 runs, I lost 1 time. So it's got about a 97-98% success rate. So it's not a bad team because the Renegade does the reset. I've got Ignatius over here. He does the turn to ash and then provokes the spiders as well. And then of course Deacon Armstrong reduces their turn meter and then places the decreased defense, which is massive. If he doesn't land decreased defense, your chances of winning are a little bit slimmer, but usually they come back around with Renegade reducing the cooldowns on skills again. Then he just goes ahead and pops off again with the decreased defense. And then of course you have Royal Guard, who can do decreased defense on his A1, so haven't had too many issues there. Again, that's going to be it for this one. Good luck in Clan vs. Clan. That's me on free-to-play trying to get points. I'll probably get around 100 to 150,000 points. The most I've ever gotten was 150,000 points in Clan vs. Clan, just because I don't pull a lot of shards on Clan vs. Clan unless it's 2 times or 10 times for a really good champion. And right now our 10 times event is for Ignatius, Black Knight, and Martyr. Martyr and Black Knight are good champions, I will say, but we also have a fusion coming up soon, so I'm going to conserve my resources for the fusion. The other cool thing about conserving resources for the fusion is Rorik Wormbane. If I do pull this guy right now, I could pull him and try to get a ton of points for Clan vs. Clan. Drexthar I won't be able to pull, but I'll be able to pull him for the fusion. If you pull a new champion that's legendary in Clan vs. Clan, so that's champion objectives, right? Get new champions for the first time, legendary. I'd get 20,000 more points if I pull Rorik Wormbane, but I'm not going to pull him right now because I want to pull him on the next fusion. I'm going to pull him on Champion Chase, and hopefully I'll get a bunch of points, so 500, and then of course I'll have Drexthar ready to go as well. So Drexthar will be pulled in I have 6 more days on him. Now I unfortunately pulled a Drexthar when we did 2 times Sacreds. I pulled Drexthar and I pulled a Knights Revenant guy, this guy right here. So I ended up pulling him as well. I don't know why he's in my vault, to be honest with you. Tomb Lord. So I pulled Tomb Lord as well. He's a great champion. Back to back, pulled Drexthar and Tomb Lord. So I ended up stopping for getting the fragments for Drexthar, but hey, I want to get them anyways. I'll have a duplicate Drexthar to help me in Doom Tower. I'll make a really good nuking Drexthar, and then one that just does regen every single time, and see if I can beat the Doom Tower bosses. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have time. If I get back from the Pats game, I'll hopefully beat Bommel on floor 90, but we'll see. Take care, guys, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below if you thought this video was interesting. Thanks, and take care.